What is going on, guys? BCD here, and today I just want to bring you a quick video. I just wanted to talk about Iron Banner and the state of it that is in right now. By the title of this video, you already know that I feel like it's terrible. It sucks. But I just want to go into some topics on why I feel like it sucks and some categories. So first, I'll be talking about rewards, gameplay, lasting appeal, and then just my final thoughts here. So let's just start right off and get right into that. So starting off, I'm gonna start with the reward system. That's pretty much the most blatant and obvious flaw in Iron Banner right now. It's really just bad. You know how they used to have it in Destiny 1, where I don't like comparing the games, but there's no reason not to have it the same. There wasn't nothing wrong with the previous Iron Banner, other than the fact that it needed better connectivity and better. It just needed an overall boost in connectivity. And when they started with the rewards packaging style, I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine for certain things. I thought it was fine for factions because it was fine for the ecosystem of the planets, because everything you did made you feel like you were going to get something from it. So to see that stuff carry over to Crucible and to Iron Banner and Trials of the Nine really didn't make any sense to me, because the point of most of that stuff was to have it where you get what you wanted, and sometimes and only in Trials of Osiris really didn't get what you want. Iron Banner has always been the forefront where you choose what you want, and this stuff unlocks as you get higher ranked in Iron Banner. But this new system where it's mundane, it's boring, the weapons, it's just everything about the reward system feels like it's not connected properly. Like Shax and Saladin is like the hardest thing to level up. Well, it's not even that it's hard to level up. It takes a lot longer than the average thing to do, and it doesn't feel as rewarding as the next thing. So why would I want to play it? Especially when the Iron Banner weapons and gear don't really give you any additional perks. They aren't very good. It's just that they're very normal. There's no Nerwin's Mercy. There's no Fellwinter's Lie. I mean, the Ragnafest Fury was even better than most of these weapons. It's just that Iron Banner used to have a staple that you had some really good weapons, had some cool gear. It's just now it just doesn't feel that way. It feels very boring. It feels very simple. It doesn't, and the reward system really doesn't help with that. Second thing I want to talk about is actual gameplay. Very underwhelming. Doesn't have much. It doesn't leave much to be desired. And I don't understand the problem with level advantage. I mean, it wouldn't make it better, but at least have it there. That's what Iron Banner was for. Is for people that wanted to actually be competitive in Crucible. If you wanted to play playlist, we would just play playlist. So I don't know why everything that's supposed to be competitive for the game feels like it's just made for casual players. It's just everything in this everybody loves everybody's system, and everybody can do whatever they want, and everybody can be the greatest. It's just not true. Sometimes you just can't be that good at a certain activity. Sometimes you just can't get through the raid, and it doesn't really affect the game. It's just that you can play some things and you just can't play others. Not saying that everybody shouldn't experience this stuff. If they really want to, they can. But don't take it away, the experience, because you want to make sure everybody is able to play. It's very strange to me, because Iron Banner is a 1 week thing. It doesn't have the repetition of coming all the time. So when it does come, Wouldn't it make sense for it to be tailored to more of a competitive player versus someone who's casual, even though that casual player can still play the playlist? So it really doesn't make sense. It really just makes it underwhelming. It's honestly, you can't tell the difference between regular Crucible and Iron Banner other than you getting a drop from a token. That's how easy it is. It's just not what it used to be. So my third topic obviously is lasting appeal. Does it have it? No. I don't feel like I want to play Iron Banner again after this. The three weapons previous, where you get one of the three and then you can choose which one you want, and after you get a certain amount of ranks and things like that, that made more sense. It made had him have more lasting appeal because you couldn't get everything in one go. And I don't know what this was meant to do because nobody was complaining about that. Nobody was complaining about the appeal of coming back to get the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And you can always get, the loot drops from last Iron Banner by playing Iron Banner. You don't get nothing for playing Iron Banner but tokens. And then when you go to unlock those tokens, it barely gives you what you want. And sometimes it gives you stuff you can actually get from other factions and other vendors. So it really doesn't make any sense. It really makes it feel like it's some cheap way of, it's very cheap in my opinion. It doesn't feel rewarding to play this mode and go and get anything. And lasting appeal, I don't want to feel like I want to play this because it's just a waste of time, especially if you can do something else to get you these rewards a little bit quicker. And especially since Iron Banner, the rewards that you're chasing aren't that very good. It's just honest opinion. Like, none of this stuff feels really needed or useful other than to look cool on you. It's just a very strange thing that they decided to do. But I always felt like that with Crucible. I feel like they never could get it right the first time, and then after a few patches and things like that, they start to figure it out. But I'm like, you guys had 3 years and you had all this Destiny 1 data. How can you not get that right? How can you not get the loot system proper? How can you not get that stuff right? Even if it was no longer, those God rolls, at least having that ability to actually pay for something you wanted versus having to, leave it up to RNG. It's kind of stupid. It really is frustrating trying to play this game and enjoy it now because there's nothing about it that's becoming enjoyable, especially in Crucible. It's just so bad. Basically, after all of that, is that since all the weapons are just reskins, and I'm just pretty sure I'm not going to play Iron Banner again unless they fix it. It doesn't feel rewarding. The weapons are still, there's other weapons out there that's just better than the ones that they're selling, and it's no reason to actually play Iron Banner versus anything else. Crucible is underwhelming. Iron Banner is underwhelming. The rewards don't feel as potent as anything else you can play, like the raid. Trials of the Nine is the only thing that I feel like has potent rewards because of 3 things you get as you go, and it feels a little bit easier and better. Even though Trials of the Nine is nowhere near comparable to Trials of Osiris. I don't know what that is. That's just something else they put in there to make you pay for Trials of Osiris because it's missing a mode. I feel like once the DLC come out, they're gonna put that stuff in there. Just kind of sad, but that's how they're gonna get the money, pretty much. Hopefully they fix it with the DLC, but that's more money out my pocket to make a game that should have been good at the beginning. Better. And I know because I put out a video stating that I like this game, which I still do. It's just that after 2 months, I already feel the repetitiveness, and I didn't feel that for a while with Destiny 1. I didn't feel it for a while, and I just don't understand the difference between I don't understand the tuning to the casual player so much. I just don't understand it, and it's not helpful. It gives me a lot of opportunity to play other games though. Like, this is really helping me get out of Destiny. So keep it up. I think I'm gonna stop playing this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like this commentary, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, peace.